right, remember the Changing My Voice is part 3. Okay, so let's start here somewhat where I left off last time. Okay, I said, or in the least, their parents and forefathers and foremothers hated them so much that they do not know who I am. However, you all know damn well that you live evil lives and that you should be righteous even if it kills you and your families, you and or your families. This decision is irreversible. It is only a matter of how much people and their offspring will suffer after they die. What overkills that it is irreversible is the psychological warfare against me and the fact that they interfere with my videos and try to take my credit at every turn to mock God. They fuel me, provoke me, and persecute me, etc., to prevent God's spirit from being seen. Obviously, this overkills that my judgment is correct as well. Do resent the people who have done this to me and their offspring, and it may help you and your offspring. This is just honest advice. Okay. I warned them many times, and countless people harassed me every day, and they even had the nerve to pretend that I am crazy. Women having the nerve to shun me for child molesters and their allies, in spirits that basically represent all the spirits in the world but mine, overkilling the point that the offspring of the wicked are pure evil fruit, and they must be cut off as well. I could die any day now, and this judgment has been coming for a while. Again, I tell you, selfish and petty groups whose numbers are like the grains of sand on the beach. Need I explain all the evil that happens in the world and how people default with extreme complicity when they are outside of the divine order, especially when their actions show that they are pretending that I am not Christ? They're pretending that. This scripture is key. I want you all to write down Psalm 101:8. Again, Psalm 101:8. Every morning I will put to silence all the wicked in the land. I will cut off every evildoer from the city of the Lord. Okay, so remember, Psalm 101 is leading up to Psalm 118, where it says, all the nations surrounded me, but in the name of the Lord I cut them down. A chapter that Jesus was referring to when he said, blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. I believe that's at the end of that chapter. So he's in the story, they're setting the stage for the end where all nations are cut down. Okay, all the nations surrounded me, but in the name of the Lord I cut them down. Then Psalm 101, which is before that, said, every morning I will put to silence all the wicked in the land. I will cut off every evildoer from the city of the Lord. So where are they being cut off from? They're being cut off from the city of the Lord. Okay? And we know because of the paths, right? The cross symbolizes paths. The crossroads. You're going up, you're going down, or you're going left and right pretending you're going up. Okay? So they're not walking in the way of righteousness, generational righteousness. They're not along the path of justice, generational justice. They're walking in defiance to the most important verdict, perhaps in human history, which is my divine verdict that no one can be right with God after I'm gone. Except for my parents are blameless, what have you. And of course, there is, no one can lead after I'm gone. And if you were following me before I die, which I don't think anybody will, but if you were, and then I die, you as long as you stick to the orders you were given, you can go to heaven after I die. But you cannot lead. So that's what I mean when I say after I die, everyone will be cut off from God. If either you did what it takes and you're gonna continue, but or you're not, or you didn't. And then your offspring, if they did not come into the divine order, okay, they're done. But everybody's offspring, right? Every child that's born after I die certainly is going to hell. No way around it. Okay? And the offspring of, say someone obeyed me and they had a child who didn't obey me. And then I die and that child never obeyed me. And that child is going to hell. You see what I'm saying? All right. Psalms makes it clear that it is my duty to forever cut off the wicked from the city of God in the spiritual realm. And I agree that they are right about that. Okay, that is my duty. Psalm 101. Okay, Psalm 118. Okay, it says something, also the proverb says to acquit the guilty, okay, and condemn the innocent, the Lord detests them both. Okay, so my duty is to condemn the wicked. It is my duty to condemn the wicked, and Revelation says, judge them according to their deeds. Just like you people condemned the Nazis in World War II when you said, hey, the whole country has to pay reparations. Okay? What about the poor people in that country? Why did they have to pay reparations? Because they were on board with the spirit of that country. And they did not do what it takes to separate themselves from the guilty party. And they didn't leave after that. So even after the damage was done, they didn't say, hey, you know, I'm going to go to America so I can have a chance. So those who stay behind, okay, were clearly guilty. Okay, as you judge, you shall be judged. Was it not the West and the world that judged that fate for Germany? And they split into East and West Germany, and the Berlin Wall didn't come down till 1989. I was born in the early 80s. The Berlin Wall didn't come down till after I was born. Okay, never forget that on a planet of 8 billion people, that they even increase their sexual control by making abortion illegal, when every child that is born these days and forevermore is and will be pure evil. God is love and the creator, and they had no right to exert sexual control, and people have no right to play controlled opposition roles while it plays out. Never forget that in a world of 8 billion people, the people you follow and their social orders are so evil, right? They're on board, right? First mate, second mate, captain, first mate, second mate, third mate, fourth mate, right? A pirate's a pirate. Core pirate. They're on board. Never forget that these people are so evil that they said you can't get an abortion because some of you are going to wake up and you're going to say, hey, you know what? I don't want to have a kid on this evil world. And they say, no, we want to increase the red states' numbers. Okay, and decrease the blue states' numbers, which is exerting sexual control, while they're coercing countless females into sex every day. These people are pure evil, and their technology, I can't express this enough, increases every day. Their psychological control, even if they didn't use frequencies and computers and any other form of technology to control the mind and to study the mind, okay? They've admitted, mainstream news, that they can read the mind and they can plant thoughts in the mind. They've admitted it, mainstream news. Even if they didn't have that, they're increasing their psychological techniques of control. Okay, so you're under the control, the auspices, the control, the behavioral control, the operant condition, the behavioral modification of people that are